Today's recipe is one that everybody should have in their back pocket, a lemon beurre blanc. Beautiful, tangy, rich, savory, and goes with so many things. Stay tuned and I'll show you how to make my easy version. Jason, there really aren't very many recipes where two ingredients can come together to make a really fantastic component to any meal. This is one of them. Beurre Blanc is a sauce that classically would be made with shallots, white wine, peppercorns, thyme leaves, etc. in order to form a reduction that butter is whisked into. And that emulsification forms this beautiful rich sauce that goes well with fish and all kinds of things. Well, I've actually gotten out of that habit and more into the habit of using something like fresh lemon juice and butter only. Now, a lot of people will use cream, 35% whipping cream. I have done that and I do enjoy it, but I don't think it's practical for home use, because if I tell you to add 1 or 2 tablespoons of cream into this to help stabilize it and make it a little bit more rich, you're gonna go out and have to make a special trip more than likely, because most people don't have 35% cream in their fridge at all times.
Right.
And you have to use 2 tablespoons or 1 tablespoon even. So what are you gonna do with the rest of it? So it's kind of wasteful, but you can have a lemon and a half a cup of butter and you can make enough sauce for 4 to 6 people. So that's what we're gonna do. 2 ingredients, butter, happens to be unsalted today, but salted butter's fine because we're gonna add salt. Fresh lemon juice, 3 tablespoons going into the pot. Now, oh, look at that, I have a seed. Oh, you get that. We film our mistakes.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah. Okay, so, got a new induction burner.
Ooh.
Brand new. Okay, so we're just gonna heat that up. We don't need to reduce it. We are just gonna bring it up till it starts to steam. And then we're gonna slowly emulsify the cold cubes of butter into that juice. We just have to wait until that comes to a quick boil, and then we'll do most of it off the heat. Now you can go back and forth, but you don't want the sauce to boil. So now that it's boiling, I don't want it to reduce. I'm gonna lower the temperature, and now we start adding our butter. Now you can do this in part off the heat, lifting up and going back down if need be. And as soon as that emulsifies, oh, our little thing is talking to us. See, this is the problem with induction, right?
Right.
As soon as I lift it off of there, it's just gonna do a little more.
Yeah.
Little by little, the emulsification begins.
So you have induction burners. Your preference is flame, like gas? Is that usually the...
Well, it's certainly what I'm most used to in a professional kitchen. I've come to like certain things about induction. In particular, its simmering and boiling properties. If you want to boil water quickly or you want to simmer something for a very long period of time, it's quite simple to do with induction. Okay. But I'm a chef who likes to lift his pots off and flip things by hand. And as soon as you do that, you often get an error message, right, and it goes beep, and that's kind of frustrating. Like that, see? So, I think at this point I have enough heat left in this pot where I can turn this off entirely and just continue off on the side, whisking in the very last bit of my butter.
The residual heat is enough.
Yeah, the residual heat is enough. And as soon as that is completely together, we will season. Okay, so you can see that the emulsification is formed. It's a beautiful light consistency, but it still holds the line on the back of the spoon. That's the nice sauce consistency you're looking for. So now what we need to do is season. I'm gonna do a tiny little bit of pepper, very little, because I'm also gonna use a bit of cayenne. You can use anything you like. White pepper is also a nice touch here. A little bit of cayenne and a little bit of sea salt. and then a quick little stir. Bring that through, and then I'll use this spoon to taste. I mean, it's so lemony, but it's rich at the same time. So, as an example, this would be beautiful in a piece of pan-roasted salmon with some potatoes and some fresh green vegetables. But I've got a little treat for you. I'm gonna put together something that would be fantastic for a brunch, a lunch, or even a really fast, simple, but elegant dinner. Now, isn't that pretty?
It's pretty.
This is one of the household's favorite preparations. And although hollandaise is also very traditional, we will make hollandaise one day. I like this. It comes together a lot faster. It's a little bit less intimidating, but also the really, really bright lemony qualities of this sauce work so well with avocado, egg, and of course smoked salmon. So, lemon beurre blanc. You see how lovely and rich it is, but it still has sort of a light consistency. And we will just finish with a few chives on top. So this simple presentation is one really versatile use for a beurre blanc. I'm gonna do more sauces. I think that people really like this. And they're a little intimidated to make them. So let's focus on that. If you'd like this video, please hit like and subscribe, and also the notifications button. It really helps us grow. Until then, see you next time.